Welcome to our video on the ethics and legalities of Twitch streaming and copyright infringement. As we all know, Twitch is one of the biggest platforms for streaming video games, music, and other types of content. However, with the rise of this platform, there has been a growing concern about copyright infringement and ethical issues surrounding streaming. In this video, we'll dive deeper into the topic and discuss the different aspects of Twitch streaming, copyright law, and ethical considerations. Before we dive into the ethics and legalities of Twitch streaming, let's first understand what Twitch streaming is all about. Twitch is a live streaming platform that primarily focuses on video game streams and esports competitions. It has since expanded to include other types of content such as music, talk shows, and creative content. Streamers on Twitch are individuals who broadcast themselves playing games or performing other activities live to their audience. They interact with their viewers in real time, and viewers can engage through chat, donations, and subscriptions. When it comes to copyright law, Twitch streaming can be problematic if the streamer is broadcasting copyrighted content without permission. This includes using music, videos, and other media created by third parties without permission or proper attribution. In the next chapter, we'll discuss more about copyright law and how it applies to Twitch streaming. Copyright law is a complex issue that applies to all forms of media, including Twitch streaming. In general, copyright law protects original works of authorship such as literary, artistic, and musical creations. The law grants exclusive rights to the copyright owner, including the right to reproduce, distribute, and publicly display the work. When it comes to Twitch streaming, there are a few things to keep in mind. First and foremost, streamers cannot broadcast copyrighted content without permission from the copyright owner. This means that using music, videos, or other media that they don't have the right to use is illegal. However, there are some exceptions to this rule called fair use. Fair use allows some limited uses of copyrighted material without permission, such as commentary, criticism, or news reporting. But fair use is often difficult to apply, and what is considered fair use can vary depending on the situation. So, it's important for streamers to be knowledgeable about copyright law and seek advice or permission before using copyrighted content. Copyright law is just one part of the equation when it comes to Twitch streaming. There are also ethical considerations to take into account. For example, if a streamer uses copyrighted music during their stream without permission or proper attribution, it can harm the artists or creators who made the content. Another ethical consideration is revenue sharing. Twitch streamers can make money through donations, subscriptions, and advertising revenue. When a streamer uses copyrighted content without permission, they may be profiting off the work of someone else without sharing that revenue. This can be seen as unethical by some. Furthermore, there are also community standards to consider. Twitch has community guidelines that all streamers must follow, and ethical streamers must consider if their content aligns with those guidelines. Now that we've discussed the legal and ethical considerations of Twitch streaming, let's talk about the penalties for copyright infringement. If a streamer is found to be using copyrighted material without permission, they could face penalties such as takedown requests or copyright strikes. These penalties can damage a streamer's reputation and even result in their channel being shut down. In more severe cases, the copyright owner can sue the streamer for copyright infringement, which can result in a hefty fine. In some cases, the consequences can be even more severe, such as criminal charges for piracy. With everything we've discussed in mind, what are some best practices for Twitch streaming to ensure both ethical and legal compliance? First, streamers should be knowledgeable about copyright law and only use content that they have the permission to use. They should also consider revenue sharing and ensure that they are not profiting off the work of others. Second, streamers should consider how their content aligns with Twitch's community guidelines. They should strive to create content that's entertaining, engaging, and aligns with Twitch's values. Finally, streamers should consider consulting a legal professional if they are unsure about any aspect of copyright law or ethical considerations. And that's a wrap on our video on the ethics and legalities of Twitch streaming and copyright infringement. As Twitch streaming continues to grow, it's important for streamers to be mindful of the laws and ethical considerations that apply to their content. By following best practices and staying informed, we can ensure that Twitch remains a positive community for everyone involved. Thank you for watching.